You had me scared there for a second. Hello and welcome to XLP Slide 300 Among Thieves. I have shuffled my upload schedule around a bunch lately. It's like, you know what? This has to be the game we're doing next. It's gonna be around the perfect length. I hope.
I thought you just had the one game in mind that you were going to be doing.
I was
but then
going to
you
do
opted
Noah,
not.
and I could still. It's just we have a bit of a looming thread of the Sonic Adventure DX LP being redone. So I wanted a game that would take about roughly the perfect amount of time to finish.
Spoiler alert for everybody, we're re-LPing that game.
They were doing it right this time.
Yeah. And by we, I mean Mayo. I kind of like the dynamic that we swapped between.
I need to turn the OBS out.
No. Yeah, I redid. I almost said Modern Warfare. We were talking about this before we.
Yes. Don't ask for context. It's funnier if you don't.
But yeah, we took each other's first LPs.
Yeah, but I originally did Sonic 06, which he redid that one a few years ago now.
I think it was
Sly
last
Cooper,
year.
I will never get over that. It looks so silly.
You look silly. In retrospect, I probably would have wanted to redo what's it called? I probably in retrospect would have wanted to redone the 06 for the 10-year anniversary too, but
yeah,
we
already
made a big old deal.
We could technically still do it if we wanted to properly 100% at this time. But
it's true. I guess technically we could go back to it more so, restarting.
But I feel like if we are going to do that, then maybe if we're insane enough to keep doing this for another 10 years, then we'll think about the 20th anniversary. How about that?
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, I've been on the screen long enough. New game, let's go.
So this game is it even a game?
Probably.
Fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look,
yes, they still didn't fix the Venocticon bug. It is still cut off. Enjoy noticing that for the rest of the game.
I endeavor not to miss.
Excellent. Radio control. In position. Recovery.
Such an easy fix too.
Like, they could have just taken the image and stretched it a little bit.
Ever so slight.
Like, PS2 and even those don't have this issue.
Well, that's also because it's like artificially doing things.
It is, but it works. That's the problem.
True. But this is more of a proper upscale, I guess. So it has that going for it.
It does. To be fair, Slide 3 actually has considerably more effort put into it than 1 and 2 did, although it is by all accounts still a 1-for-1 game.
Agent Heartthrob, take up position for a Yank 86. Oh, I've got a visual.
Here's a little fun fact for everybody. Mayo doesn't even like video games.
Neither of us do. Why are we still doing this?
Because we made a deal with the devil.
Oh yes, of course.
Hence why Bash is currently being done.
Yes.
Only a deal with the devil would cause anybody to want to do.
By devil we mean with each other. Which to me is just as bad.
Just as good. So, for ideally, just for this part, I have not touched Sly Cooper 3, but
yeah, that's also why this part is so short, by the way. I'm only doing the tutorial and maybe a bit of the hazard room. Maybe.
Watch it end up being like 5 years long now because you said that.
To be fair, I'm intentionally going slow too, because if I was going proper pace, I would already be done or almost done with the tutorial.
Be advised, fall is nearing the lab. Agent Thief 6, you ready?
Yeah, it's mostly him just starting things. It's a bit of a transitional period because of how his current LP at the moment, which is, or I guess his last LP. I'm assuming this is going up after.
It's gonna depend on how recording that last Dream Drop part goes.
Thief 6.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, like in case we need to like split it again or something.
Well, there's that, or there's also the potential that I might just have it end up being so long that I can't get it up in time, and I have to put this up because this video is going to be way shorter. It's going to be a lot easier to upload.
Though your video file should be less in size because you're looking at a still image or more still images. I don't know how fast your last Kingdom Hearts video went up at the time of us recording this, so.
This took a few hours.
No, you'll die any second now.
You don't upload it raw. For some reason.
Yes.
Right, so we just watched a guy die from a heart attack. You know, totally normal stuff.
Richard's got
Truly a kid's game.
Of course, of course.
The Cooper Vault
They weren't even subtle about it.
wires. I bought
A kid's game for the ages.
over.
For all I know, this game is just like rated Z.
I still started to actually lose on my health there, and I like, because I didn't set up my death sound effects properly yet. I'm still set up on the Sonic death sound effects from the stream I did a while ago.
Trust me, guys, I gave him the perfect death sound effect. Will not spoil it because he's probably gonna do it, and it's really good.
I'll
I really
think
hope
about
he
it.
used it. He'll think about it. You were so tempted to.
I was.
You heard it here, folks. Mayo Doctor hates me. Normally, I would say he has a reason to because of the current LPs and such we have at hand, but that was a group effort, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You must be Sly Cooper, the new.
I feel like that's the worst part about the fact that the
You
nightmare
brought it
we've
up,
caused
but I
upon
agreed to
ourselves.
it, so I can't exactly take a moral high ground here.
Naive boy, you're trespassing. I've got the key
Like, yeah, we
This fortress is mine.
both made the mistake or whatever, right? But or we both agreed to it, but
Hand over that key.
yeah, we both
Sorry,
agreed
pal.
to it. That's
Family
the main
heirloom.
thing. And I'm pretty sure you've made some ideas. What's it called? You've made like an idea. Here.
There's the Paper Mario one that I brought. That's the only one I can really think of. So I think the FF7 thing was your idea.
The-
Yes,
Yeah, I
I know
don't
I'm
know why
spoiling
you-
future LPs, but mind you, these LPs are going to happen for several years, so I don't really care.
Yeah, you all will forget about it by the time it happens.
This idea is going to be floating around.
Mayo is the master of ideas. He made the greatest idea ever, and that is to quit the YouTube channel.
I mean, that would be a really good idea, which is why it didn't happen.
You're right. We only have bad ideas here.
Like 201% Crash Badge. You know, that was originally only going to be 200%, but then I was an idiot and told him about the fact that there's a secret extra percent if you play in co-op mode.
Yep, so that's why we're playing it in cooperative mode.
If he wants to eat,
Yelling together.
Oh, easy trophy. Let's see, they're not fixing that. We'll issue from their collection.
Some things will just never be fixed.
Sly! No! Hold on, Sly! Hold
Some things will not be changed.
It was like they always say, your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all was, stretching back to my childhood. Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations, I was next in line to continue the Cooper name. But fate had different plans. I was robbed of my childhood when a ruthless gang attacked our home. The orphanage I landed in wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley, he's always been the thinker. And Murray, he's the doer. We'd stuck together over the years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday. They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations, each one adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true, only a Cooper can open. Using some well-placed clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox. Getting inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves. Finding and bringing together that much talent won't be easy, but to get inside the Cooper Vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
The moose from Sly 3, from Sly 2.
I'm so glad that's going to be what everyone hears when the audio comes back.
Yeah, hi. We were talking about the moose from Sly 2, from Sly 3, from Sly 2,
Of course.
from Sly 3.
Autosave, yeah, sure.
Look at it, it's the
they
young...
have the two-player in. I thought they got rid of it in the PS3 release, but I guess it's somewhat still in? Well, maybe we'll do a bonus video on that at the way end, but I'm not going to think about that for a good while, at least.
They didn't stretch out this thing, and it's bugging me.
They didn't.
All they had to do was add the extra little bit to it, the little texture, just do a little touch up.
No.
No.
But again, Sly was actually going all the way across there. That last time. So they did have the capability of going all the way across. They just didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm upset.
Ah. Alright, I'm gonna go to the hazard room because that's, for all intents and purposes, hazard room's the tutorial. So I don't think anybody really start an expert on that.
Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
You guys shouldn't even be allowed in the Cooper Vault. You guys aren't a Cooper.
You're not a Cooper, Sly Cooper. The Cooper line. How dare you go to the Cooper Vault?
We'll get things started.
He's... See, it was all like a mistranslation. Not like when they actually made the game, but like it's a mistranslation from Sly Cooper himself. They're called the Cooper family, but it's spelled C-O-U-P-E-R, and Cooper, Sly Cooper is spelled with the two O's still, so truly he's not a Sly It's like, what is happening to... Oh, he's just kneeling. I thought his leg was through the ground.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way, but no, it's kneeling.
That's handy.
I agree. These
Yeah, there's not anything here that we didn't already use in the second game. They just have to catch up to speed.
Do you have to play through this?
I think you have to go through these first two. There are more that show up later in the game, and you don't have to do those.
Are you going to do them is the following question.
Probably. We'll probably have a separate video just for those.
I programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it.
To trigger
The cool
rape?
thing here is that it's
Is that-
perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up.
Not a problem for a man
Yeah.
with your jumping skills.
Luckily, all the rooftops in this game are easy to get up to, you silly
Hit the
goose.
X button a second time
Slide 2, they're pretty easy. Slide 3, they're still easy, but I'd say they're a little more difficult.
All right, Bentley.
I heard there's a
What's
cheat
next?
code where you can turn into the moose from Slide 2.
That'd be amazing.
To do that, we'll
That
have
would
to
be
able to
really
look
good.
down at them.
Why is his,
Use the analog stick.
Yep.
what do you call it? The thing covering his eye look like, why is it so flat, like sticking out?
Look up at that pillar.
His mask?
I'm projecting another marker.
Yeah, I guess it'd be called a mask. I didn't know if they had a specific name for the,
Now put all these skills to use.
the bandit variation or whatever the heck you'd call it. I mean, I guess they would use bandanas or whatever, but it's not really a bandana.
It's not a
It's like-
bandana.
yeah. Well, now it's not sticking out.
Nice one down.
Now, how important are coins in this game?
Pretty important, but there's also a minigame in the late game that makes it too completely trivial to get coins. So I'm not
Is
really
it
going
just-
to worry about stealing stuff
Ah!
anywhere near as much.
Is
Don't
it
be
just
wrong,
like
I'm still going to
Slide
do it,
2?
but
Is it just like Slide 2, you get upgrades and stuff?
yeah, and there's substantially more upgrades in this game.
The question is, do you keep the upgrades from the last
Turn to
game?
that book.
You don't.
God, these guys forgot already?
Yes.
We just
To be
want to
fair,
make enemies attack
There
each
are a
other.
lot of
Easy.
there are a lot of new
Just
ones too,
jumping
and
in
some of
the
them
super button.
change characters. Like I know the like for example, Insanity Strike used to be a slide ability, now it's for Bentley.
Is that the one where we get to make them attack
Yeah,
each
that's why you
other?
make them attack each other. Yep.
But it's more fun to do it as Sly.
You know how I love the second story.
Bentley should just beat him up. Sly should make them just kill each other while he runs away. Actually, it makes more sense on Sly in that logic. I guess logically it works for both characters, but if we're talking about somebody who's like more based on stealth and brute force, somebody to make it it's more advantageous to somebody who wants to hit somebody, confuse them, and then run away.
All right, that's Hazard Room. Anyway, as I was going to say, they actually did add some upgrades in this game to make Sly considerably better at combat. Here, he's still the weakest of the three by a considerable margin, but he's not totally helpless anymore. So I don't think
Or
things like Insanity Strike are
Bentley.
totally needed anymore.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
Insanity Strike is fun.
But anyway, thank you all for watching. Next time we'll be starting off Chapter 1, An Opera of Fear. I think Yogi's going to be very happy to see the first mission.
Ooh, I do love operas.
So,
I'll even sing an opera just for everybody. It'll be magnificent.
alright, well, see y'all then. Goodbye. All toasters toast toast.
Chicken tenders are delicious.